Have you ever wondered what the best teams in Dokkan Battle are? Then you're in the right spot, man, because today I'm going to be showing you the top 5 strongest teams currently in the game right now. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we've got the Vegeta team, guys. So Tech Vegeta as a leader, and as you can see, this team has some nice additions. Now, I do want to point out something though. At the time of me making this video, there has been an announcement that the Tech LR Gogeta just received his EZA. Technically, he hasn't came out yet, but if we factor this in, I would personally bump this team up to number 4, which you'll see why in just a moment. This is going to be the setup for team number 5. Pretty crazy if you ask me. I didn't get to list it in the subs, but overall, guys, again, you can throw that LR Gogeta on here and he's going to work amazing. Substitute him for the future Gohan and you're all good. This team is pretty good because Vegeta can hold down slot 1 very solid, and then you got the LR Super Saiyan trio with the defense support helping them even more in that regard. LR Gogeta is changing the orbs, and towards the end of the fight you will have a scouter on the team. I do feel strongly that this team is now number 4, but since the LR Gogeta EZA isn't in the game yet, I listed him at number 5. With that being said, let's take a look at the number 4 spot. So you guys know the deal. Number 4, we got Int Boo as the leader, and technically this is like a Majin Power team with Super Saiyan 3 Goku in as well. This team has got it all. I mean, you got the healing, you got tanking. The synergy is amazing. That's why initially I had this one higher than Vegeta, but ever since that new release, guys, I can't even lie. This team is still pretty good though. Why don't you leave me a comment? Do you prefer team 5 or team 4? Let's take a quick look at the setup for this team. For the first rotation, we do have the Fat Boo in slot 1. Once you reach towards the end of the fight though, you can definitely throw Buhan in slot 1 if you need, or you can even bring the Tech EZA Mr. Boo and throw him on the rotation as well. I know you're probably thinking like, bro, what is Super Saiyan 3 Goku doing on here? But guys, he is solid on here as well. He's going to hold down slot 1 and it's going to be very safe in most cases. This team went from being so trash to being one of the best teams in the game. It's actually kind of wild. But what's even more wild is the jump in power from number 4 to number 3. Because in the number 3 spot, we got the dude, Intelligence LR Broly is the leader. I'm not gonna lie, bro, the top 3 teams on this list were super hard to pick because I feel like they're very close. And guys, honestly, if I had to rank which team I am enjoying the most, it's gonna be this one. This is essentially a movie bosses team or an LR Broly team. Speaking of movie bosses, you can either run the Int Broly as a leader, or I have another variation here with the Tech Broly as a leader. But guys, this is another scenario where I feel like this team can't even go higher than number 3 because of the fact that not only did the Gogeta get his EZA, but also the physical Janemba got his EZA. And guess whose team he's on? Bro, he's on Uncontrollable Power. He's on both of these teams, bro. He's got big bad bosses with Cell Max, and oh man, he's not out yet though. So for the team lineup at the moment, we've got LR Broly's together, and then we got Cell Max on the rotation. You can switch them in slot 1 and 2. I'm not too sure which version I prefer, whether it's like the Int Broly is the leader or the Tech Broly. I think I'm leaning more towards the Int Broly right now, but once Janemba gets in the game, I feel like I would probably prefer him on the Tech Broly's team. Now, once this team transforms, it's gonna be busted. I mean, you got the Int Brolys with the domains in slot 1 with their guard and damage reduction, or you can even throw the Cell Max in slot 1 or the Tech Broly in slot 1. So slot 1 is completely covered on this team. Then we got the EZA or the Super EZA STR Broly on here with that support, and you might as well wrap up the fight at that point. On either of these versions of this team, you can throw the EZA LR Janemba on here, And I'm not gonna lie, these teams will destroy any boss in the entire game. But we're not done yet. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the LR Super Saiyan Trio as the leader. Number 3 was tough, but also 2 and 1 is tough. And now that you've seen number 2, I'm sure you're imagining what number 1 is. This team can flat out be argued as number 1, especially now with, again, that LR Gogeta EZA. I keep bringing him up because they made him insanely busted, bro. No joke, he's probably like a top 6 unit in the game. I haven't used him yet, but his kit is crazy. You can throw him on here, honestly. If we take a look at the rotations right quick, you can run this version that has the Goten and Trunks on here with the EZA, and they do well if you have another Goten on the team, which is why we brought him along. And then once you get that standby in with the STR Gohan, bro, this team will nuke just about any boss. Not even just about. This team will decimate any boss in the game, bro. He literally can one-shot anybody with that family Kamehameha. You can also run another version of this team where you take off the Goten and Trunks and the Goten. You can slide the LR Gogeta EZA. You can slide the STR LR Vegito EZA on here too. And it gets so stupid from that point out. I'm not gonna waste any more time. Coming in as the best team in Dokkan Battle right now, we got the GOAT, East Gohan, and the Superheroes lineup. It's been quite a while since this team dropped, especially on JP. We've had a lot of OP units come out, but at the end of the day, I feel like having 2 Beast Gohans on your team far outweighs any other team on this list. Guaranteed. With what he's doing, this team is going to be way more consistent. This dude is basically a block for the enemy in slot 1. He's got a target ability that is stupid easy to obtain, and you can basically use almost instantly in the fight. There is no other card in Dokkan right now that is protecting their team on this degree. You can make an argue for the trio where they're sharing defense, especially 2 of them for 2 turns on each rotation. But I feel like, I don't know, holding down that slot 1 with ease the way Gohan does is crazy. Not to mention we got both the 6-year anniversary EZAs on the team, and we got LR Gogeta as a backup target mechanic. Say what you want about it. In my personal opinion, this is the best team in Dokkan Battle. Looking for more crazy teams to run in the game? Watch the video on screen where I show you 5 more broken teams that you need in Dokkan Battle.